Deep within the high desert of northeastern Arizona, Canyon du Chelly National Monument preserves over 5,000 years of human history on Navajo Nation land. Between 700 and 1300 CE, Ancestral Puebloans tucked remarkable stone and adobe dwellings into high alcoves for protection. Today, the landscape remains a sacred living space where ancient ruins like the White House stand alongside modern Navajo homes, all watched over by the iconic 800-foot Spider Rock spire. The story of these early residents begins with the Ancestral Puebloans, skilled farmers who transformed from nomadic hunters into master architects of the Four Corners region. They constructed complex multi-story masonry great houses and later built the famous cliff dwellings seen at Mesa Verde and Canyon du Chelly. These villages utilized underground kivas for spiritual life until a severe 13th century drought forced the community to migrate south, leaving their stone legacies behind. As the Puebloans moved on, the Navajo Diné migrated from Canada to the southwest around 1400 CE, adapting to the arid climate through farming and sheep herding. Their traditional life centered on the hogan, a sturdy, earth-covered circular home with an east-facing door to greet the sun. Today, the Navajo Nation remains the largest U.S. tribe, maintaining a sovereign government and a vibrant clan system that balances ancient traditions with modern challenges. Within the canyon floor lies Antelope House, a 40-room village built by the Puebloans between 1070 and 1270. Named for 1830s Navajo pictographs nearby, the site serves as a bridge between the two cultures. Since its 1970 excavation, modern preservation efforts have evolved to include 2024 laser scanning. This high-tech structural analysis helped the National Park Service and Navajo Nation stabilize the ancient masonry against the persistent threat of environmental erosion. Towering above the ruins, Spider Rock stands as an 800-foot sandstone spire sculpted by millions of years of erosion. To the Diné, this geological wonder is the sacred home of Spider Woman, the deity who taught the people the art of weaving. While legends warn that the white-top peak holds the bones of misbehaving children, the site now symbolizes a successful partnership between indigenous traditionalists and federal land managers. Nearby, the White House ruin further illustrates this long-term habitation, featuring upper alcove dwellings of stone, timber, and white plaster adobe built around 1060. Though the original builders departed by the late 13th century, the Navajo eventually reclaimed the canyon as a spiritual sanctuary. Current management uses strategic fencing and trails to protect the fragile structures, allowing visitors to experience the profound living quality of this historic cultural landscape. Despite the canyon's role as a reclaimed sanctuary, this enduring connection to the land was violently severed in 1864 during the Long Walk, a forced 300-mile removal of 8,000 Navajo to Bosque Redondo, New Mexico. Following Kit Carson's brutal scorched earth campaign, leaders like Manuelito resisted, while others like Barboncito eventually negotiated the 1868 treaty that allowed the people to return home. Though the march caused immense generational trauma, it ultimately forged a deep resilience that defines the strength of modern Navajo identity today.